Hi, I'm Swarupa Sai, course instructor for Geotechnical Engineering 2. In this presentation, we will go through problems on pile foundation. The ultimate load capacity of 10-meter long concrete pile of square cross section 450 by 450 mm driven into a homogeneous clay layer having undrained cohesion 35 kPa is 600 kilonewton. If the cross section of the pile is reduced to 250 by 250 mm and length of pile is increased to 20 meter, the ultimate load capacity of the pile will be how much? So in the problem, it is given that the length of the pile is 10 meter, which we can see here from the figure, and it is made up of concrete, and the cross section is in the form of square, and the dimension of the pile is 450 by 450 mm. So that means one side dimension is 450 mm, that is 0.45 meter, and the other side also it is 450 mm, which will be 0.45 meter. Undrained cohesion is 35 kPa and the load is 600 kilonewton. If the cross section is reduced to 250 by 250 mm and length of the pile is increased to 20 meter, we need to find how much is the ultimate load capacity. To find ultimate load capacity of the pile, we have the formula Q ultimate equal to CNC into AB plus alpha C into AS. Here value of cohesion is given, that is 35 kPa. N is taken as 9 for clay layer, and area at the base is 0.45 by 0.45 meter, which comes out to be 0.2025 square meter. We need to find the value of alpha, which is not given in the problem, and C is already given, and AS will be the area of the shaft, that is surface area of the pile shaft. Surface area of the pile shaft will be 4 times the dimension along one direction, so that is 4 into 0.45, 4 because first side, second side, third side and the fourth side. So it is 4 times the width, so it is 4 into 0.45. Into length is 10 meter. So 4 into B into L, that is 4 into 0.45 into 10 will give us the surface area, that is AS of the shaft. And AS we get as 18 square meter after calculation. Now I will substitute all these values in the equation to find ultimate load of the pile. So Q ultimate is 600 kilonewton, which is given in the problem. So 600 equal to C, that is 35, into NC is taken as 9 for clay, into AB is area at the base, which is 0.45 into 0.45, plus alpha is unknown, which has to be found out, into C is again 35, into AS is surface area of pile shaft, which is already calculated, that is 18, and here it is written as 4 into 0.45 into 10, which gives us the value as 18 itself, and after we calculate we get alpha as 0.85. So this alpha value is needed in order to find how much will be the ultimate load capacity when the cross section of the pile is reduced to 250 by 250 instead of 450 by 450 mm, and if the length of the pile is increased to 20 meter instead of 10 meter. So we will use again the formula to find ultimate load of the pile, that is Q ultimate equal to C, that is 35, into NC, that is 9, into AB is here 0.25 into 0.25, because in the problem it is mentioned that instead of 450 by 450 mm, the cross section has to be reduced to 250 by 250 mm. So we write 0.25 into 0.25 plus alpha value already we calculated, that is 0.85 into 35, that is C value, into 4 times B into L. So 4 into B will be now 0.25 instead of 0.45, and length L will be 20 instead of 10. So after calculation, we will be able to get Q ultimate equal to 614.6 kilonewton. Next problem. A group of 16 piles of 10 meter length and 0.8 meter diameter is installed in a 12 meter thick clay layer underlain by rock. The adhesion factor is 0.3. Average shear strength of the soil on the sides is 100 kPa. Undrained shear strength of soil at the base is also 100 kPa. The base resistance of the single pile has to be found out, and assuming 100% efficiency, the group side resistance also has to be calculated. Now we will write all the given data. The given data are N, that is number of piles, equal to 16. Diameter of pile is 0.8. C is 100 kPa, and we will find what is area of base, because to find the base resistance as it is asked in the problem, we have the equation 9 into Cu into AB. So here the value of Cu is given as 100 and we need to find what is the area of the base. So area at the base will be pi by 4 d square. So here the cross section is circular. So base area will be pi by 4 d square. So we write pi by 4 d square. D is 0.8, hence it is 0.8 into 0.8. And once we substitute AB value, we will be able to find what is the base resistance, which is equal to 452.16 kilonewton. Next, assuming 100% efficiency, the group side resistance has to be found out. So we have the formula efficiency equal to load for group of the piles divided by N into Qu for individual pile. So QUG becomes N into Qu, which can be written as N into Qu is alpha into Cu into P into Lc. N is number of piles, that is 16. Alpha is nothing but the adhesion factor, which is given as 0.3. Cu is 100. P is the perimeter. So since it is circular pile, perimeter will be pi into d or 2 pi r. So it can be written as pi into d, which is 0.8, into length of the pile, which is 12 meter. So once we calculate, we get QUG as 14469.12 kilonewton. A pile is driven with a single acting hammer of weight 18 kilonewton with a free fall of 1200 mm. The total penetration for the last 20 blows is 240 mm. The efficiency of hammer is 80% and the efficiency of the hammer blow is 75%. Using modified Healy formula, the ultimate load carrying capacity of the soil has to be found out. Here, the weight of the hammer is given as 18 kilonewton. Free fall of the hammer is 1200 mm. Total penetration for the last 20 blows is 240 mm. So S is 240 mm for 20 blows. But S value has to be written in terms of per blow. So penetration is 240 for 20 blows and for one blow it will be 240 divided by 20, which will be 12 mm per blow. The efficiency of hammer, that is eta h, is given as 80%, which is 0.8, and efficiency of hammer blow, that is eta b, is 75%, which can be written as 0.75. The modified Heil's formula can be written as Qu equal to W into H into eta B divided by S plus 0.5 into C. So your weight is 18 into H has to be written in terms of centimeter. So 1200 divided by 10, which is 120 centimeter, into eta H is 0.8 and eta B is 0.75, divided by S we have calculated for per blow, that is 12 mm. Since all the terms have to be written in terms of centimeter, it will be 12 divided by 10, and it is 1.2 centimeter plus 0.5 into C. C value is 0.25. So once we substitute, we will be able to get the value of Qu as 978.11 kilonewton. If the factor of safety is 3, then the ultimate safe load on the pile can be calculated using formula QUS equal to 978.11 divided by factor of safety, that is 3, which is equal to 326.03 kilonewton. Next problem. A square pile 300 mm size penetrates into soft clay with unit cohesion of 60 kilonewton per square meter for a depth of 10 meter and rests on stiff soil. The adhesion factor for clay is 0.75. If the factor of safety is 2.5, the frictional resistance of the pile can be calculated as by using the equation Qu equal to CNC AC plus alpha into Cu into AF. So with this we will be able to get the value of Qu, and safe load can be calculated by using equation Qu divided by factor of safety. So factor of safety is given as 2.5. We need to find what is Qu. And here, since the frictional resistance is asked, we will neglect the first term, that is due to end bearing. So we will consider only the term due to friction. So that is alpha into Cu into AF. Alpha value is 0.75, which is adhesion factor. Cu is 60, that is unit cohesion. And AF is 4 into B into L. Since it is square pile, so we can calculate area as 4 times the width into the total length. So 4 times the width is 0.3 because it is 300 mm. So in terms of meter, it will be 300 divided by 1000, which will be 0.3 meter, into length is 10 meter. So we get Qu as 540 kilonewton and safe load as 540 divided by factor of safety, that is 2.5, which is equal to 216 kilonewton. A 30 centimeter diameter pile penetrates a deposit of soft clay of length 12 meter and rests on sand. The clay has unconfined compressive strength of 100 kilonewton per square meter. Adhesion factor of clay is 0.6. If the factor of safety is 3, the safe frictional resistance of the pile has to be found out. So again, to find safe frictional resistance, we will have to neglect the term due to end bearing. So with that, we will be able to find what is Qu due to friction, and Qu divided by factor of safety will give us the safe load. So now Qu will be equal to Qf. So Qf is alpha into Cu into AF. Now Qu can be written as 0.6, that is alpha, into 50, which is unit cohesion, so it is 100 divided by 2, into AF, that is pi into D into L. So since it is circular pipe, perimeter will be pi into D, and area, that is shaft area, will be pi into D into L, that is total length, which is 12 meter. So we get Qu as 339.3 kilonewton, and safe load will be Qu by factor of safety, that is 339.3 divided by factor of safety, which is 3. We get 113.1 kilonewton as the safe load. Thank you.